Which of the following statements is correct? In Elizabeth I's time, English settlers began to colonize Australia. In Elizabeth I's time, English settlers began to colonize the eastern coast of America. In Elizabeth I's time, English settlers first began to colonize the eastern coast of America. In Elizabeth I's time, English settlers began to colonize the eastern coast of America. Where did the Vikings come from? Germany and Austria, Belgium and Holland, Denmark, Norway and Sweden, France and Luxembourg. The Vikings first raided Britain in AD 789. They came from Denmark, Norway and Sweden. Denmark, Norway and Sweden. Which country did Germany invade in 1939 that led to the UK declaring war on Germany? Austria, Finland, Poland, France. When Adolf Hitler invaded Poland in 1939, Britain and France declared war on Germany in order to stop his aggression. Poland. What did Saint Augustine and Saint Columba do during the Anglo-Saxon period? They invented new farming techniques. They led an uprising in Wales. They helped to spread Christianity across Britain. They fought courageously against the Romans. Saint Augustine and Saint Columba were early Christian missionaries who came to Britain to preach about Christianity. Saint Columba founded a monastery on the Isle of Iona. Saint Augustine spread Christianity in the south and became the first Archbishop of Canterbury. They helped to spread Christianity across Britain. Is the statement below true or false? There is a dragon on the official flag of Wales. Wales has its own flag which shows a dragon. The Welsh dragon does not appear on the Union flag because when the first Union flag was created in 1606 from the flags of Scotland and England, the Principality of Wales was already united with England. True. Which two developments were features of the Industrial Revolution? Machinery and steam power, changes in the law and steam power, machinery and medical advances and changes in the law. Britain was the first country to industrialize on a large scale. This happened because of the development of machinery and the use of steam power. Machinery and steam power. Which of the following statements is correct? Florence Nightingale is associated with policing. Florence Nightingale is associated with nursing. Florence Nightingale treated soldiers who were fighting in the Crimean War. She later established the Nightingale Training School for Nurses at St. Thomas's Hospital in London. She is often regarded as the founder of modern nursing. Florence Nightingale is associated with nursing. What important event happened in England in 1066? The Romans left England, the building of the Offa Dyke, the Norman Conquest, the Battle of Bannockburn. In 1066, William, the Duke of Normandy, in what is now northern France, defeated Harold, the Saxon King of England, at the Battle of Hastings. The Norman Conquest was the last successful foreign invasion of England and led to many changes in government and social structures in England. The Norman Conquest. Which of the following statements is correct? The divine right of kings was the idea that the English king should rule France. The divine right of kings was the idea that the king was directly appointed by God to rule. The divine right of kings was the idea that the king was directly appointed by God to rule. The divine right of kings was the idea that the king was directly appointed by God to rule. Which two developments are associated with the swinging 60s? Reform of abortion law and introduction of decimal currency. Reform of children's rights law and introduction of decimal currency. Reform of children's rights law and reform of divorce law. Reform of abortion law and reform of divorce law. During the 1960s, a period known as the swinging 60s, a number of social changes took place. Many social laws were liberalized, for example, in regard to abortion and divorce in England, Wales and Scotland. Reform of abortion law and reform of divorce law.